is Drake, BSC, and yes, I'm going to say that in every video because that is who I am. If you guys been waiting on this video, I've said that I was going to post this video. I had to postpone posting it because I am not officially because I've been back in school, but I am in school in college again, and so I'm finishing up my degrees. And so I wanted to put you girls on for my girls who, want to go to trade school. Maybe you're in college or you want to take a break like I did and go to trade school and pick up a trade. Cool. I'm going to give you pointers on things that I wish I'd known before aesthetic school or things that I've learned while in aesthetic school that'll be helpful for you, for the ones who have not been but are interested in going and needs the 411. So stay tuned. Before we get into it, I just have to say thanks to Just for Care for sending me your beautiful set of eyes. And I'll be back in just a second. Just for Kira has professional grade contact lenses for a very reasonable price. You can tell by how they look in my eyes that they are quality. They give and scream quality. They also send you kits that help you to put the contacts in your eyes if you do not use your fingers, and they also send you instructions on exactly how to use the contacts if you're a beginner like me. I hope you guys like the contacts because I absolutely love my contacts. I do have a code. If you would like to use some contacts for a great discount, you can use my code RIC20, or you can also use the codes that I'm going to put down in the description for you can get, buy one and get one like 50% off. They're super cute. One thing that I did notice first off the bat is that every school kit is not going to be the same. Even with me going to the same school that I went to ESI at Lenox Mall, and the kit that I had was different from the kit that the people coming up had. Like, their kit was better than my kit. We had botanical science, and I believe they had some other brands. A brand better than botanical science. They had a brand better than botanical science in their kit. And so everyone's kit is not going to be the same. Even when you go to the same school, your kit is not going to be the same. It's going to evolve over time because skincare is one of those industries that evolves over time. Like beauty, fashion, all of that is in the same thing. It's in the same realm. It evolves over time. So everyone's kit is not going to be the same. You're going to have an updated kit. Whatever you decide to start, that's, when you'll have that updated kit. Everybody's kit is going to be different. So don't look at what somebody else has and feel some type of way because you don't have it. You got to work with what you have and just make the best out of it. I know everyone's school tuition price is different, but with the school that I went to, I paid around roughly $17K. And that came from my Pell Grant and out-of-pocket costs. So I used the grants that I got from the government, and I used the money that I had in my pocket. That money is not going to cover everything. It's only going to cover your tuition. And the reason why I say that is because in the end, you have to buy, or you're gonna have to buy a state board kit. So you can either buy the state board kit that your school have, or you can go and create a state board kit. Me and the group that I had, we went and created us a state board kit. We went and got, everything. A couple people got a couple of things, and we put all of our things together to make a state board kit. I would say roughly with everything, if you have a big class and everyone do that, you won't spend as much. But if you have a small class and everyone's buying 2 to 3 things, roughly $162, I feel like it's cheaper. I feel like it's cheaper to group up with people and get you some things to go inside your state board kit. Most of the stuff from the state board kit I already had, like the little jars and stuff like that, because I formulate skincare products. That's what I was doing before I went to aesthetic school, so I had the jars and things. But it's a couple things that I did need that I didn't have, and what I had I did share. What I didn't have, I got from others. And so we built our state board kit together. So you can either build your own state board kit, or you can go ahead and buy the state board kit that's already made, which is roughly, I believe, is around $162. That's what it was when I was in school. So you also might want to buy extra brushes, because I think with your kit you only get 2 brushes. That's the only brushes that you get, and the brushes are not just the best of quality. So you have to make do with what you have. But if you want extra brushes, especially when you go over to the spa side and start working with the potential customers that you could probably get, you want nice things for them. So brushes, probably towels, you know, when you're doing a skin analysis, maybe something that actually covers their eyes instead of using the 4x4s to put over their eyes, like different things like that. Like you might want to have the little ambiance, the little cuteness going on, you know what I'm saying? That type thing. So know that your initial cost, make sure you calculating your cost. Like, I ain't gonna say you calculate it, but make sure you're just keep that in mind. Like, you're gonna have to spend more money than what tuition paid. You also need to prepare yourself mentally to learn, okay? Especially for the individuals who have not been in school for a long time. When you get inside of aesthetic school, like, that's like a trade. It's so many people of different ages that's there trying to get their education too. So you might have somebody that's 30, you might have somebody that's 20, you might have somebody that's 18, like fresh out of high school, going. Like, I had people fresh out of high school, people, you know, fresh out of college. You have different ages of people, so you got to prepare yourself mentally. People who are fresh out of high school and going to trade school, they already kind of in sync. Like, they already on their Zoom, because they know, you know, once I get home, I study, I do this, I do that, the third, and, you know, I go about my business. They're already in that routine. But for a person who's like 35 years old, they're not into that routine. You're not into that routine. So you're going to have to prepare yourself mentally, especially if you work full time. I work full time and I went to school. I've always worked full time and I've always went to school. That's just, you know, that Capricorn in me. Like, I'm a workaholic. I'm not going to say workaholic, but that's just that Capricorn in me, okay? I be on my Zoom, and I gotta be on my Zoom, and I stay on my Zoom. And so, yeah, make sure you prepare yourself mentally to learn. This is not a game. It's not a joke. Just because it's trade school does not mean do not take it serious. Like, college and trade school are both extra forms of education that you pay for to get some type of degree or certificate to better yourself. Like, you're paying for it. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Take it serious, because it's just as serious as college. Like, especially if you're dealing with somebody's skin, dealing with somebody's car, like whatever you decide to pick up a trade on. Take it serious, because it's just as serious. Don't never let nobody discredit you for going to trade school, whether you went to trade school or college or both. Like, you're bettering yourself. You're getting a higher education. And, like, that's round of applause. Point blank period. Like, let's get to it. We get into it. All 2024 and forevermore. All 2024 and forevermore. Like, that's just it. I like that. I like that. The information that you're going to learn, you want to prepare yourself to retain it as well. So the best thing to do to retain information is to stay organized, write your notes down, and have your note cards. This is my aesthetics school notebook. You can still see all of my tabs right here. Like, baby, your homegirl was organized. I was organized, and I make sure I knew where everything was, because they're gonna try you. I don't know if all schools are the same, but for my school, we had to have these. So you have to have these signed and signature with the date by it in order for you to, you know, graduate and get your credits. Basically, just make sure you stay on your Zoom, guys. Make sure you stay on your Zoom and get all of your ducks in a row, and try to keep your ducks in a row, because they really play with me in a way. Like, and sometimes you have to learn, like, to take things and roll with the punches. I guess you could say roll with the punches, because it was several instances where I could have, like, went off. These people put my social security number in the system wrong. My social security number was off one number. And when I went to go take the PSI exam test, I tried to put my social security number in to log in, because that's how you log in. And I was telling the woman, like, it's not letting me log in. Y'all said my social security number is the passcode. And then they asked me my social security, and I told them my social, and they was like, no, this is not the social that we have in the system. And so I went on ahead and took the test to see what was on it. And just to be honest, y'all, I failed it by 2 points. So I got it right here. And mind you, this was not me fresh out of school, because fresh out of school, baby, I was on my Zoom. You see I'm organized, and I just showed y'all my grades. Like, I was on my Zoom. But this was a year of me not even being able to I made a 68. If y'all can see it, it's right there, the 68. I made a 68 my first time taking the test, and you have to have a 70 to at least pass. But I have an idea of what's on there, and I also been watching like this YouTube channel of this esthetician instructor. She is in Texas, but some of the things that she teaches on here was on the test, so I can take the ones from her video and maybe, you know, make my own video for the individuals in Georgia who are planning to take their Georgia licensings, just to help y'all out. Because like, if I know I had somebody who could help me out, I would definitely want the help. So I'm just gonna give y'all some tea, help y'all out, let y'all know. So make sure y'all turn on that notification bell so you can, you know when that video comes, because it's definitely going to come maybe the middle of this month. But I'm definitely going to try to get it out to you guys as fast as I can, because I know how important this is. It was so important to me. I stopped getting my biology degree for this, just to pick up a trade, doing something that's going to be in my field anyways, because I love skin. This time around though, I'm gonna pass it, and it's gonna be like a whole it's gonna be a whole shebang, because I'm gonna be so happy when I get these license, y'all. It's been so many things that's been trying to come to me to attack me so I wouldn't get my license. I feel like it, but delay does not mean deny, and I tell myself that all the time. Delay does not mean deny. And so I had to put that down to pick something else up that I was working on. You know, I can't just sit up here and be in my pity. I gotta keep going. No matter what, the marathon keeps going, so I had to keep going. So, you know, long story short, it was, I can't say these people's name, I'm not gonna say their name, but the woman in the office, attitude was just super, super nasty. I have an email of them asking me how is my career going after graduating. Like, don't y'all know? Y'all know that y'all have not helped me. Y'all know that I keep going back and forth with you in PSI, because PSI is telling me that it's the school fault, and then the school is telling me that it's PSI fault. And my mom, she overheard me like talking on the phone with them and like sounding so like I was just over it. I cried, y'all. I cried. I let go. I cried. I finally cried. And like, she was just like, you know what? We gonna call a lawyer, because this don't make no sense. And you know for a fact that PSI keep telling you this, and then school keep telling you that. And then even then on the phone, like when I was on the phone with PSI, the woman was telling me like, there's nothing that we can do for you. Like, we can't help you. You have to contact your school. But when I got my mama over there, my mama came over there. Somehow, I don't know what it is. It's some type of authority that she has. Like, that mom, she got the people right. And the people end up deleting my old account. So they deleted my old account because I couldn't delete the account myself. So I deleted the account with the incorrect social security number on there, and then they put my correct social security number on there. With me failing the test, I am able to help you all. And so with me failing the test, I don't care what nobody say I made a 68. Okay, it's not good, but it's not just bad either, like a 50, 40 something. If I would have made a 50 or 40, I would have been like, oh nah girl, just don't even worry about trying to touch my skin. But I'm going to give you guys what I have and what I've been studying, and I'm going to update you girls on the grade that I make. So please like, share, and comment. Let me know something that you need to know. Whatever you want to know, let me know, honey, because I'm here to help. This was a very devastating situation for me. I hate that it happened to me, but it happened to me for a reason, so I could share with everybody else. Like, hey, make sure you on your Zoom, make sure you stay on them people's toes as much as they stay on your toes about a payment. Like, make sure you're together. Make sure you have you're organized. Make sure your papers are together. Because if in the beginning, if I would have had a screenshot of my grade, I wouldn't have had this 85. I would have had the 95 that I had, but he gave me an 85. But as you can see, my grades, like right here. Ooh, where's my home address? Take that out. You can see my grades. Like, my grades were definitely good. This is something that I want to do. So of course I'm gonna pay attention and give it all that I have. This time is going to be better around. And don't let anyone judge you because you don't get it right the first time. So many people don't get it right the first time. And for the people who do get it right for the first time, I've watched so many videos of estheticians saying that they made 70s, or they made 70s, you know, they made 78s, they made 70s. Everyone's making like a C. But definitely know that I am rooting for you. I hope you all are rooting for me. Soon we all will be licensed estheticians, and Esther waited her turn. Even Ruth waited her turn. So I'm just gonna wait my turn. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you want to know anything extra or anything that I did not cover that you were thinking that I was going to cover, because I would definitely answer your questions down in the comments. Love you guys. Later.